Gentlemen, if you've ever felt that dip in your afternoon energy, that nagging stiffness in your legs, or a frustrating lag in your performance, you might be pointing fingers at the calendar. But what if I told you the real culprit could be lurking on your breakfast plate? There's a common morning habit, one that nearly every man over 60 falls into, that's quietly undermining your circulation, draining your natural energy, and holding back your vitality. This daily choice directly impacts how well blood flows to your muscles, your brain, and yes, even areas critical to masculine performance. I'm Dr. Catherine Rockra, a men's health specialist. For over 20 years in my practice, I've seen firsthand how a simple shift in the first meal of the day can dramatically change the game for men in their 60s, 70s, and beyond. Your body is wired for resilience. It wants strong circulation and steady energy. But that morning toast or sugary cereal, it is working against you. The good news is far simpler and more powerful than expensive pills. The key to turning this around is one specific accessible breakfast food. This single food eaten consistently acts like nature's circulation booster. It supports healthy blood flow from your head to your toes, provides sustained energy without crashes, and actively contributes to peak physical. Gentlemen, if you've ever felt that dip in your afternoon energy, that nagging stiffness in your legs, or a frustrating lag in your performance, you might be pointing fingers at the calendar. But what if I told you the real culprit could be lurking on your breakfast plate? There's a common morning habit, one that nearly every man over 60 falls into, that's quietly undermining your circulation, draining your natural energy, and holding back your vitality. This daily choice directly impacts how well blood flows to your muscles, your brain, and yes, even areas critical to masculine performance. I'm Dr. Catherine Rockra, a men's health specialist. For over 20 years in my practice, I've seen firsthand how a simple shift in the first meal of the day can dramatically change the game for men in their 60s, 70s, and beyond. Your body is wired for resilience. It wants strong circulation and steady energy. But that morning toast or sugary cereal, it is working against you. The good news is far simpler and more powerful than expensive pills. The key to turning this around is one specific accessible breakfast food. This single food eaten consistently acts like nature's circulation booster. It supports healthy blood flow from your head to your toes, provides sustained energy without crashes, and actively contributes to peak physical. When you think about improving circulation, beets probably aren't the first food that comes to mind. But let me tell you, they should be. Cooked beets are a powerhouse when it comes to supporting vascular health, especially for men over 60. These vibrant red roots are rich in natural compounds called dietary nitrates, which promote the production of nitric oxide. And nitric oxide is a key molecule that helps relax and dilate blood vessels, improving blood flow throughout your body. And when your circulation improves, so does your energy, performance, and overall vitality. Many men over 60 experience circulation issues like cold hands and feet, muscle cramps, or diminished blood flow to the pelvic area. These problems can chip away at your confidence and your quality of life. You might have even found that simple tasks or activities feel harder than they used to. What's worse, the breakfasts many of us rely on, sugary pastries, bland cereals, aren't helping. They may fill you up temporarily, but they fail to provide the key nutrients your body needs for optimal circulation. This is where beets come in. Unlike processed nitrate additives found in meats, beets are a healthy, natural way to boost your nitric oxide levels without the risks. Let's break it down further. When you eat beets, the Nitrates they contain interact with the bacteria in your mouth and convert into nitrites. These nitrites are then turned into nitric oxide, which is essential for healthy blood flow. And works like a natural vasodilator, meaning it helps dilate or widen your blood vessels, improving circulation. This not only lowers your blood pressure, but also boosts oxygen delivery to your muscles and organs, making it easier for your body to perform at its best. As we age, our bodies lose the ability to produce nitric oxide as efficiently. This leads to a condition called endothelial dysfunction, which is basically a fancy way of saying your blood vessels don't work as well as they used to. Beets help restore nitric oxide production, improving vascular function and helping you fight back against these age-related changes. Within weeks of adding cooked beets to your breakfast, you'll notice a drop in resting blood pressure, improved walking endurance, and fewer muscle cramps. That extra blood flow also reaches your pelvic region, supporting intimate health. These gains add up to renewed strength and greater confidence each day. But don't just take my word for it. Let me share a story about Jose, a 67-year-old man from Seville who was skeptical at first. He added 2 sliced cooked beets to his breakfast every morning for a month. By the second week, his nocturnal leg cramps disappeared. By the end of the month, Jose felt a transformation. He said it felt like he had turned back the clock. I feel like I did at 45. His strength returned and his energy skyrocketed. All of this happened with one simple change: 80 grams of cooked beets. To prepare beets for breakfast, roast or steam 80 g, then dice them into your omelette or breakfast scramble. You'll get all the benefits without sacrificing flavor. If you have a history of kidney stones, avoid raw beet juice as it contains higher oxalate content. But cooked beets are much safer in this regard, so don't worry about that with your morning meals. Enter plain Greek yogurt, the unsung hero of breakfast foods. This is a powerful protein-packed food that can help transform your energy levels, muscle strength, and circulation. For men over 60, it's an essential part of the daily routine, especially if you're looking to boost your overall health. Many traditional breakfast choices just don't cut it when it comes to providing your body with the fuel it needs. They are often low in protein and lack the key nutrients necessary for muscle repair, strength, and proper circulation. Without those building blocks, your muscles and blood vessels can't operate at their peak, which is why you might feel tired, weak, or struggle with circulation issues. Greek yogurt, on the other hand, bridges this gap by providing high-quality protein and electrolytes, both essential for muscle strength and vascular health. A single serving of Greek yogurt delivers the perfect combination of protein and healthy fats, making it an ideal food to kickstart your day. For men over 60, the importance of a high-protein breakfast cannot be overstated. It's the fuel that repairs and maintains muscle tissue, which becomes even more critical as you age. And with a healthy balance of potassium and calcium, Greek yogurt is also a game-changer for circulation. It supports healthy blood flow and ensures that your body is nourished from the inside out. A 200 g serving of plain Greek yogurt provides around 20 g of protein. It's also packed with essential electrolytes like calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, and potassium, all critical for proper nerve function and muscle contraction. But it doesn't stop there. During the fermentation process, Greek yogurt also releases bioactive peptides which inhibit an enzyme called angiotensin-converting enzyme, ACE. This enzyme can constrict blood vessels, but when it's blocked, your body is able to produce more nitric oxide. Nitric oxide, just like with beets, helps dilate your blood vessels, improving blood flow and reducing muscle cramps. In simple terms, Greek yogurt helps keep your blood vessels open and flowing, which translates to better circulation and reduced muscle stiffness. You're going to see fewer muscle cramps, more energy, and improved circulation, all of which help enhance your physical performance and overall vitality. Now, let me give you some real-life proof of how Greek yogurt can work wonders. Take Mariano, a 64-year-old man who decided to swap his usual sugary cereal for Greek yogurt with berries. After just 6 weeks, Mariano reported that his strength had increased during morning walks and that he no longer suffered from painful Charlie horses or muscle cramps. That's the power of Greek yogurt. A small, consistent change in your breakfast can lead to big improvements in your day-to-day health and well-being. A simple serving of 200 g of plain Greek yogurt with a drizzle of honey and a handful of nuts can turn into a nutrient-packed, delicious meal that will fuel you for hours. However, if you're lactose intolerant, don't worry. There are lactose-free or fortified plant-based versions of Greek yogurt available that offer the same benefits without the discomfort. Let me share a story with you about one of my patients, Raphael, a 65-year-old man who came to see me about his frequent muscle cramps and sluggish mornings. When I first suggested adding blueberries to his diet, he chuckled. "What do little berries have to do with muscle health?" he laughed. 3 weeks later, Raphael came back with a surprising update. Not only had his cramps decreased significantly, but he also felt more energized, almost like there was a zing in his step that he hadn't felt in years. He couldn't believe it, all from incorporating a handful of blueberries into his daily routine. Many people think of blueberries as nothing more than a sweet treat for a smoothie or an occasional snack. But there's so much more. These little berries are hidden powerhouses when it comes to improving circulation, boosting energy, and supporting overall health, particularly for men over 60. The real magic of blueberries lies in the anthocyanins they contain. Once consumed, anthocyanins are metabolized into phenolic acids, which have a direct impact on your blood vessels. These phenolic acids help improve the function of your endothelial cells, the cells that line your blood vessels. Better endothelial function means smoother, more efficient circulation. Blood moves more freely to your muscles, brain, and vital organs, including the pelvic region. Blueberries are also rich in antioxidants that fight oxidative stress, which is a key contributor to aging and inflammation. By reducing inflammation, they further support blood flow and protect your blood vessels from damage. Just a small serving, around half a cup a day, can make a difference. You can mix them into your Greek yogurt, add them to your oatmeal, or simply eat them as a snack. There's another powerful benefit. Blueberries may improve cognitive function. Studies show that regular blueberry consumption is linked to better memory and sharper focus, something many men over 60 truly appreciate. So the next time you see blueberries at the store, don't pass them by. They're not just a tasty fruit. They're a smart, natural way to keep your circulation strong and your energy steady throughout the day. Now, let's talk about another underrated powerhouse for men's health over 60, walnuts. Walnuts are more than just a crunchy topping for salads or desserts. They are loaded with essential nutrients that directly support heart health, circulation, and even hormonal balance. One of the standout nutrients in walnuts is alpha-linolenic acid, ELA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. ELA plays a critical role in reducing inflammation, improving blood vessel flexibility, and supporting healthy blood pressure. For men who experience stiffness, poor circulation, or general fatigue, the omega-3s in walnuts offer a gentle yet effective solution. But the benefits don't stop there. Walnuts are also rich in L-arginine, an amino acid that the body uses to produce nitric oxide, the same circulation-boosting molecule we discussed with beets and Greek yogurt. By enhancing nitric oxide production, walnuts help dilate blood vessels, improving blood flow throughout your entire body, including to your muscles and pelvic region, which means better physical performance and stamina. Walnuts also contain vitamin E, magnesium, copper, and antioxidants, all of which work together to reduce oxidative stress and improve vascular health. A small handful, about 28 grams, 1 ounce, a day is all you need to reap the rewards. You can sprinkle them over Greek yogurt with blueberries for a supercharged breakfast or eat them as a mid-morning snack. Let me give you a quick example. One of my patients, Irvin, age 69, began eating 5 to 6 walnut halves every morning. Within a month, his blood pressure stabilized and he noticed less fatigue during his afternoon walks. He said, "I didn't think a nut could make a difference, but it did." Another key advantage? Walnuts support brain function and mood regulation. For older adults, staying mentally sharp and emotionally balanced is just as important as physical vitality, and walnuts offer support on both fronts. So, if you're serious about protecting your circulation, enhancing energy, and maintaining long-term vitality, don't skip the walnuts. They're simple, delicious, and remarkably effective. Awesome! Here's the final section. So there you have it. 4 powerful breakfast staples that can help men over 60 reclaim their energy, improve circulation, and feel more alive each day. Cooked beets for boosting nitric oxide and oxygen flow. Plain Greek yogurt for muscle strength and vessel flexibility. Blueberries for antioxidant-rich vascular support. Walnuts for omega-3s, nitric oxide production, and heart health. Together, these foods don't just fill your plate, they fuel your body. They work synergistically to support better blood flow, reduce muscle cramps, sharpen focus, and enhance physical performance without relying on pills or synthetic supplements. But here's the key. Consistency is everything. These changes won't work if they're just occasional. Start by making one small swap in your morning routine this week. Add cooked beets to your eggs. Swap out sugary cereal for Greek yogurt topped with berries and walnuts. Stick with it for 2 to 3 weeks and feel the transformation for yourself. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more expert-backed advice on men's health. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a health tip that could change your life. Leave a yes in the comments if you're ready to take your energy and vitality to the next level, and share your progress too. I read every comment. Take control of your mornings. Fuel your body with the foods it needs. And step into your 60s, 70s, and beyond with confidence, strength, and purpose. Your health is your power. Protect it, nourish it, and enjoy it.